Hi guys, I'm Pushp Sirohi and today we'll discuss about management by objective. It's one of the philosophy of management. So let's enjoy. So first question, what is management by objective? So as we all know that management by objective is a strategic management model that aims to improve the performance of organization by clearly defines objectives that are agreed by both management and employees. And in other words, we can say that management by objective is a planning and controlling system in which the superior and subordinates work together in order to define business objectives and establish targets that are to be achieved by the subordinates. So, as also determine each individual's key area of responsibilities as regard the results expected. Further, these measures and considered as yardstick to run the unit and also assess the contribution of each individual. So we have assumptions also, assumptions of management by objective is, and we relies on the premise that, people tend to perform better when they are known about what is expected from them and when they can, associate, their personal goals with the goals of organization. So in addition to this, it's also proposed that people have interest and establishing goals and comparing the performance against the set targets. So let's discuss about the process of. So let's discuss about history before process. So MBA approach is popularized by in 1954 book The Practice of Management by Peter Drucker. It applied to managers as a simple way to align goals across an organization. It's also appealed to employee because their objectives were written down. Employees had say in their targets for the year. It seemed simple, fair, and efficient. So by 1974, more than half of the Fortune 500 organizations were using MBA. By the mid 1990s, adopting was almost 100%. So you know how much popular it is. So some organizations were more committed to the approach than others. So now it's better to know about the process of management by objective. So we divide the process in three parts. First is goal setting. So first and foremost, the long term goal for the organizations are defined, such as its strategic intent, vision, mission, and goals. Once these are formulated, the management then decides specific objectives to be attained within the given time frame. So, and the other one is action plan. Action plan refers to the way through which the objectives are achieved. So, it provides directions regarding how the objectives can be achieved and in what is to be done, what steps are to be followed, like etc. So then the other is performance appraisal, the final process. In this step, we perform appraisals. Last but not the least, at this stage, a comparison is made between the actual, predetermined standards. These objectives acts as a basis for reviewing the process. So management by objective is directed toward raising the performance level of the organization by conspicuously identifying the measurable goals and end results, which are agreed by the management as well as the employee of the organization. So thereafter, the employees participate in formulating the action plan and a strategy for attaining all those goals. So the most important part, it has limitations also. So management by objective have limitations where you can see two limitations are very important, which we need to take care while we are using this management by objective process in analyzing the performance of our subordinates. So MBO has its detractors also. So Damning, stated that the setting productive target will encourage workers to meet those targets through whatever means necessary. So which usually results in poor quality, obviously. So Deming also, pointed out that the Drucker, warned managers that a systematic view was required and felt that Drucker warning went largely unheeded by the practitioners of MView. As it's mentioned in the slides, so it's overemphasized, the setting of goals or the working of a plan as a driver of an outcome. And second, it's underemphasized the importance of the environment or context in which the goals are set. So both are, accurate. So now we understand about the limitations. Let's discuss about the benefits of management by objectives. So it facilitates the employees to understand their task and duties in better way. So it helps in designing key results area KRAs for each employee according to their interest, specialization, experience, and competency. So it eliminates overlapping and confusion in the task and duties. And even employees contribute toward the achievement of the objective by successfully completing the task and duties assigned to them by their supervisors. So in the end, nothing else remain for discussion. It's like first we discussed and then we achieve, we set the goals and then we achieve them accordingly. So as we also it creates an open communication environment in organization. So in a nutshell, management by objectives is nothing but a process wherein the goals, plans, and control systems of the organizations are defined by the management and employee jointly. So it's a like combination of management and employees, and both of them set the goals for themselves and like plan accordingly and achieve the goals accordingly. So, but as we hear about MBO, so like management by objectives. So there are a lot of critics also about this theory. So let's discuss about critics also. So management by objective works if you know the objective 90% of the time you don't. So Peter Drucker himself stated that after 10 years of launching this philosophy. So, like Edward Deming mentioned, that eliminate numerical codes, including management by objectives. And the main problem with him, management by objective, was that suddenly each employee was measured by a handful of numbers, measurable objectives. So an employee might have 5 to 10 objectives in a year. Anything that wasn't written down as an objective was suddenly neglected. So it's it's 90% sure that people skip their main objectives too if they don't written them down. But it doesn't mean that they stop their growth. They work on another learnings also, but they don't mention it because at that time it wasn't clear when they don't think like they will learn after 6 months they'll start learning about anything new. So and they started it, but it wasn't mentioned in their objectives. So it's here this strategy fails. So if objective has production target but no quality targets, employee would meet their production quota by quality was extremely low. They only work for generating more and more quantity, which will affect the quality of the product. So that's about it. So thank you guys for your precious time. I hope you like